Right now at 6, charges dropped against 2 officers in the death of a man who died in their custody. It's a case which sparked outrage across the Bay Area. Now the families say that they're living a nightmare. The next step they will take in their fight for justice.
The race for mayor in San Francisco is getting heated. New calls for a criminal investigation into candidate Mark Farrell. The accusations he faces and the former mayor's backing the push.
It's terrifying to think what this next storm with the wind and the rain will actually do to all of that debris.
Bracing for a potentially catastrophic storm, Hurricane Milton is on its path towards Florida's Gulf Coast. How the White House is trying to get ahead of the destruction as FEMA faces a storm of its own, a backlash from the last hurricane less than 2 weeks ago. This is Today in the Bay. And this is Tuesday morning. Good morning to you. I'm Marcus Washington.
And I'm Laura Garcia. We'll check the morning commute with Mike in just a bit. VNA is in for Carrie this morning. A little bit of cooling coming.
Yeah, I've been looking at the 7-day outlook, and I'm ready for fall-like temps.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
At least the temperatures.
Yeah, at least for it to match October.
Right.
Exactly. So we do have a beautiful start to our live cams. Look at San Jose. It's gorgeous out there. Your day planner for this afternoon. We are expecting to climb into the 70s, so not as quick of a warm-up as what we saw yesterday. We're at about 68 degrees.
Breaking right now at 6:30, an overnight house fire in the East Bay. We're live at the scene where crews have just put out the flames.
As a district, we have difficult decisions to make, and it's important that we're talking about these decisions together.
Decision Day, San Francisco school leaders may be ready to release their list of possible school closures. The widespread impact it may have already on some anxious families.
And after more than a week of brutal heat, let the cool down begin. We're tracking a dip in temperatures you'll really start to feel today. This is Today in the Bay. I feel like I need a bugle for that good news. It's been so hot. Good Tuesday morning to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Laura Garcia.
And I'm Marcus Washington. Well, let's talk about that weather there. Meteorologist BNA Rana in for Carrie Hall this morning. I know you've been monitoring that.
Yes.
And anytime we get a few degrees cooler, it is a nice feeling.
It is, and I mean, we're back to blue with our graphics. That means no microclimate weather alert. But, you know, we've still got in the interior, and that's, of course, because of our microclimate. So if you live in Walnut Creek, it's about 63 degrees right now. If you notice, still going to be warm.
Pinned to the ground. The judge says those charges against James Fisher and Cameron Lee exceeded the 3-year statute of limitations. But those charges against a third officer, Eric McKinley, can go forward because his time frame was extended. His mother is calling that ruling an injustice.
Thousands of San Francisco families will find out today which schools could close or merge next year. It comes as district leaders have been dealing with declining enrollment and budget issues. According to the Chronicle, as many as 14 of the district's 121 schools could be on the chopping block. The board will vote on the closures in December.
Well, millions of people along Florida's Gulf Coast are bracing for the arrival of Hurricane Milton, now churning through the Gulf. Now it is expected to make landfall sometime tomorrow. Milton reached Category 5 strength yesterday and overnight dropped back to a Category 4. People living within Florida's evacuation zone are being told to leave. All right, well, that does it for us here on Today in the Bay.
That's right. Join us for our streaming newscast at 8 a.m.